welcome back to another day of Like Care. Tune into the vlog. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. Click that bell let you know every time I post. So, last vlog, we started digging this trench. And dude, them keys that quick. We started digging this trench. And we had to take that jackhammer back because it was due back by 12 today. So we had to dig in a certain area to make sure there wasn't no concrete left when we took it back. So that was this little area right here. So we're gonna go on and continue. We're gonna try to get this stuff up here. Then we can go on, continue down there, and finish digging our way down there. And then I'm gonna start trying to level it out at a nice slope. But I gotta figure out how much I'm gonna have to build it back up to get that line that comes through here. So I'm gonna redo this in here. I'm gonna take that line that's straight at an angle. I need that pile out the way though. That pile is in my way. But and see when the line get here, it'll be solid. So it'll be solid. But I need to see if I need to tie a gutter in to the solid side, because there's gonna be a gutter there. And they need to tie into that drain pipe along with that one on the outside of the house over there. Let it be tied into the drain pipe. So let's go and try to get this stuff up. got a few more feet to dig. I'm about to try to straighten that. So we got remember this thing ain't charged. We got this French drain dug. We're gonna see how it kind of work out in this rain. I don't know if you can hear that darn hissing noise. I done busted darn gas line. But I ain't mad really, because where it was at, it wasn't even supposed to be there. That can't be cold. But I'm hoping all that water run off of that house and come down into this thing here. So like I was saying, I did get this kind of drain dug and stuff over here. All is good to go. I just gotta lay the pipe in there and get the rock, and then put the rock on it. This little thing here, this little ledge there, I need to kind of grade it down a little bit. It's supposed to be gutters there anyway. So that's where that water drain off. That's supposed to be gutters right there. Where it was leaking at was down there, right in this corner. And so all the sand and stuff was up to there. So I'm kind of hoping it rain real good. We're gonna see how that do. If it don't get wet, then I know when I put them copper pipes in there, it'll be good. But needless to say, I done hit the house 1, 2. I probably hit about 3 times with that darn excavator. So I got a few pieces of siding to replace, but I use that old stuff I got down here. Just cut the good part out of it, replace the little piece, and keep it moving. But man, I can't believe I busted that darn gas line. So you know, yeah, this house on a septic tank, and it ain't never been clean, so it's full of sand. You know, everything worked right, but if you use something consistently, then it started back up. So you know, I've seen this line, I'm like, this can't be the gas line. And so you know me, I tried to straighten it back out. I was trying to push it back straight, and I busted right there. It caught right there. And so SCNG gonna come out here. Now, if it was after the meter, I could have just turned it off right here. This is before the meter, and I don't know where the shut off valve is out there. You would think they would have one out of the street where you can shut it off, but they don't. And then I gotta make sure I can get over this, which I should be able to. So this thing's solid. It's just when I get here, but it shouldn't have no problem. Yeah, that's why I turned the sprinklers off. You see it's raining. I turned them off when, yesterday? Yeah, I turned them off yesterday. And so I had to drive across the grass to get that thing pushed back, because it started raining on me. So they say, boy, when it rains, it pours, you know. Got one thing done. Well, I ain't gonna say done. Started. Thought I was gonna be able to get in this thing, dig it out. So we gotta wait. They say they should be out here in about an hour. So you live and you learn. I'm about to right now. Just about to go ahead and load this tractor up, cause I gotta get that thing out of here, cause it needs some gas. And I ain't bring my 5-gallon jug, so I'm gonna just load it up on the trailer, and that way I should have left my dog. That way we can fill it up tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some rock. Now all jokes aside, I thought about putting the top down on this trailer and go and get me a load of rock. But the only bad thing is, it's like, well, you can catch the devil trying to get that rock off of there. But let me load this trailer up, get these binders and stuff unloosed, and get this thing on the trailer. get here. So do whatever we're gonna do to this gas line, and they need to be re-ran. So it's old anyway. But I'll walk over here, kind of see how this water doing. Let me get my darn shovel. So you got that just pulling on that little ledge. I said I ain't want to get too close to the house. So I'm hoping that water will drain off. I'm hoping I start to see water in this trench. Like right there. Okay. So let me know the water is falling into this drain. Dang. Well, everything was going good. It wasn't me knock this out. Boy. So the water should help compact that sand down some in that French drain. So all I hope is I can drive out of here and the concrete slab hole and kind of go from there. Boy, that sucks. I guess I could turn some lights on. That sucks. Man, I was just about to get ready to leave because it just started raining hard. I was like, man, we're gonna cover this thing back up so I can get out of here. And well, I know. Line bust the line, trying to put the top back on. And when I seen that line, I lifted that top up. I'm like, what is this? This can't be the gas line. That's the only thing right there. I said, I hit that gas line. I said, God darn it. Turn these damn lights on back here. So, we just gonna wait on the menu, see what they say. Boy, you can hear that stuff. It's spewing out. Man, I forgot to get this little pile up here. It's spewing out though. But I say I should still be able to drive over this, although it's not all the way on. So you get away here for this electric camera. Don't need this doing an electric spark or anything. The last thing we need. So we just gonna wait till the minion get here. I know I just said that. We'll wait till they get here and see what they say. So I think these are the people right here. Yeah, that's them. So hopefully it don't cost an arm and a leg to get this thing done. It ain't taking long to come out. That's one thing. It ain't taking long to come out. So taking the top off a septic tank, and I'm thinking this the original 1944 line, and this line was pretty much inside the septic tank. I seen it. And so when I went to put the top back on it, I got it on the camera caught it. I got it on video. It caught the edge and busted it. It's right here. And see, it was inside that middle line, so I was like, that can't be cold. And see, it was under the slab. And the meter is right there. So now I gotta, if I need to push this back.
Don't touch it. Okay. I got a street truck coming. I got a street truck coming to get at least stopped off. Okay. And when they stop it off, you can do what you need to do.
What do you usually charge to run a new line? You know?
They're gonna have to with this one.
Yeah. That was say it's probably this house is 1944, so it's more than likely it's original.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing to squeeze it.
Okay.
Squeeze it with. They use hydraulic squeezers on them things.
Okay. So I'm thinking where that line was. It was laying right here, so I'm thinking it's right here on this edge somewhere.
It's marked. It don't go far. I don't know why they didn't mark the whole thing, but it's marked. See that?
Oh, just the mark for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was out here. I was like,
Yeah, I think the main's on the other side.
Okay.
Over there.
I was like, I can't turn it off because.
No, they got to dig the main up and run the T down to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that's a steel service. But it looks like it's steel, and then right there.
You got that Romex or something in there?
Well,
I ain't gonna say Romex.
It's inserted.
Okay.
It's a plastic inserted into the metal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna run it. They'll have to run a new line to it.
You think that's why they came out here painting these lines? Cause they're gonna start running new stuff out here?
No. Did they know? Do you own this house?
Mm-hmm.
Did you call in saying you was gonna do work? You didn't?
This was here probably maybe a month or two.
Oh, okay.
I know they did. I guess U-verse or something came, a little box out there.
Oh, yeah.
They did that, so that's probably what that is.
Anytime, just for future reference, anytime you do any kind of work, digging in your yard, call 811. It's free.
Okay.
Let them come out and mark it. That's probably why it ain't marked the whole way. Because if you would have called in a dig ticket, they'd have marked the whole thing. You know what I mean?
I wasn't even thinking that a gas line is inside the septic tank, you know. Because I pushed the top this way, and then I was gonna push it back on, and it caught it.
I got you. Yeah, what they'll do is probably dig it up somewhere back in here, and squeeze it off.
Okay.
And then run them a new section from here to there.
Okay.
What all you got on that?
Just
furnace?
Yeah. And it's nobody here. Nobody there. Yeah, I'm renovating. So.
They own a job, but he said they'd finish it up. They should be here probably in about 30 minutes.
Okay.
But it ain't nothing I can do except maybe dig back here, and I guarantee you this shit hard as a brick.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I ain't got nothing but a shovel.
Yeah, I got a little tractor with a backhoe in there, so that's why I moved that with.
Yeah, I'm thinking I see that color in that old rusty shit.
Yes, a yellow line in there.
That's what it is. It's inserted. I am gonna grab a wrench and cut that meter off.
Okay. Right, because it broke before the meter. I was hoping it was after the meeting. I can turn it off. Yeah. Boy, he must be making money. He got a brand new Denali diesel. So, don't know how much this gonna cost. Hopefully, I can get my truck out of here. Yeah, boy, he got brand new Denali. I bet you that's 25 right there. And they gonna park down there. They must gonna, I don't know if they gonna manual dig this thing or what they gonna do, but Boy. That floodlight don't even reach around here. So man, I can't believe this, boy. I seen the line. I showed the line. I'm gonna show y'all this video. Let me see if I can find this video. I'm gonna let y'all see. Let's see here. You know, I seen the line before I hit it. Let's see where it's at. And boy, when I hit that thing, I was PU'd. I said I was PU'd, boy, I was PU'd. Let me see, I'm gonna try to pull it up for you. Let's see. And you watch my face. I throw my hands up when I mess up. I'm trying to put the top back on now. What? Too high. Pushing it. Wow, you gonna see a little puff of smoke come out. There you come. One more. There you go. Boom. See my hand? That one I knew I messed up. Boy, hey, I got a backhoe and all. Shit. I ain't know they roll like that. Boy, they gonna be to put a whole new line on today. Take that there and top of that sip tank and move it out the way for me. Shit. I'm be here for a while. About to go and grab me a beer. Boy, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Well, at least I know I got a new gas line. I ain't know what this thing about to cost me, but we're gonna wrap the vlog for the night. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, click that bell. That bell let you know every time I post. Till then, we out.